first playthrough. At the end of that last episode, we just came down here to save. But if you're picking up straight from where we left off, you come out of, after talking to Gustav and all them. And last episode, we made our way to Tinto through Karam, Tigermouth, and Drakemouth Village. We came here and we found out that Neclord has pretty much a zombie army. Jess showed up. If you remember, she was Annabelle's helper, associate assistant, vice acting mayor of Muse, and went off to take the rest of the Muse army and go attack the zombie horde. So if you're picking up right from where we ended the last episode, we went down and saved, but you would be coming out of Gustav's house, and what we're going to do is we're going to go over here to the mines. You should see a little scene here. Hey, come on, what happened? What's wrong? Apparently a mine tunnel collapsed. A few people went inside to see what happened, but none of them ever came back. Maybe there was gas too? None of them came back. Sounds fishy to me. Let's go check it out, Ryu. Alright, this is linear. For the most part. Just head to the mines, fight your way through. There's a fork here, but yeah, we can get by here. Grab another Cape of Darkness. We got quite a few of those now, don't we? Sure, somebody. Oh, why do I only have Ryu and Nanami? Maybe we're not going to get in any fights. Hey, isn't that... You're Neclord, or at least I think you are. What are you doing here? There are a number of mine tunnels beneath Tinto. I used one of those to reach this place. The boy Jess or whatever was assembling remnants of a Muse army, so I mixed in a few spies. Be surprised how persuasive threats and a little money can be. Further proof that humans are disgusting creatures. It is only as corpses that their true merit emerges. Wait, what? That means... Oh no. You must be Ryu, leader of the Dunan army. I shall do you the blessing of adding you to my legion of zombies. That's not gonna happen. You cannot win this fight. I'll show you. You can't even hit him. So pretty much just defend. He'll wipe you out real quick with his attacks. You can just defend if you want. You're not going to be able to hit him anyway. He'll just keep doing the same thing over and over again. You fight well, but I have no time to waste now, lest my presence attracts notice. I will show you the power of my rune. This magic requires the blood of 100 people, so be thankful for this rare opportunity. O Moon Rune, I bestow upon you the blood and lives of 100 people. Go forth, Blue Moon Curse. Strike down my foes. We gotta get out of here, Ryu. It's too late. The living cannot escape this curse. Except... we have a true rune as well. No, no! What? My curse was repelled? Is this the power of a true rune? Now's our chance, Ryu. Don't let them escape. Don't think you can go back yet. Can go back. Let's see how many of them we can fight. They don't give you a lot of money, but we got Nanami up to level 45, so not bad. No, just head on back out because we can't go any further. And now the fun begins, because this is a pretty in-depth, long process. No, 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 no. Gotta go, gotta go. Come on, Ryu. Huh? Ryu? Ryu, what's wrong, Ryu? Ryu, it's okay. You'll be fine. I'll protect you. So we hop on Nanami's back, and we get a little scene here in Muse. Not strong enough. Again, have to hurry. Joey, are you okay? Does it hurt? I'm okay, Blika. I'm okay. Don't worry, Ryu. You're okay. You're okay. Come on. Come on. Open your eyes. Looks like he's awake. Really? Really? You can say whatever you want. They'll tell you we're in Crom. You were asleep for 2 whole days. Your safety is more important than anything, Commander Ryu, but Tinto has fallen into the filthy clutches of Neclord. The troops we sent out took a real beating. Sounds like Klaus and Ridley managed to get out with their skins intact, but no one knows where Jess and Hauser are. My daughter Lily is also missing. Damn it! Oh, I need to change. So yeah, we're back in Crom. Leona's here. Did you want something? Who do we want? Doesn't really matter. We're going to be getting extra people anyway that we're going to have to use. So no, it really doesn't matter who you choose. And you can try to talk to Ridley. The important thing is that you're safe. And Klaus, you feeling better now? So back in Crom, we've already done everything that we needed to do here, so there's really nothing else to do. You can get out this way, but we need to go run into somebody who might look a little familiar. Long time no see, Victor. I haven't seen you in a while either, Ryu. Well, if it isn't Khan, you after Neclord too? Well, something like that. I'm after a way to seal Neclord's soul, to put it precisely. Seal his soul? Yes, I've learned that even if I make a barrier and you destroy his body with a celestial sword, Neclord will likely regenerate unless his soul is properly contained. So, what's the trick? Well, it's not much of a trick as a person. Someone who has the power to do it. This person is also after Neclord, and is in Tigermouth Village now. I was trailing them, but when I heard that Tinto had fallen to Neclord, I came here instead thinking I might find you. Alright, sounds like our first order of business is going to see this person with the power we need. Agreed. However, this individual is known to be quite difficult, so in order to speak with them, try not to anger them. Tigermouth Village is a short distance south of here. Ryu, as long as Neclord's here, the zombies are just going to keep coming back up no matter how many times we cut them down. Let's go see this person Khan's talking about. He doesn't have the prosperity rune. Killy does, so... yeah, bye. We're probably going to knock Humphrey out, because I think the person we're going to get is an S. So, yeah, you got the mines here. We still can't get into the mines. But we can now. No, we can't get further. Alright. The mines are probably the best place for us to level up now too, even going forward once we finish this. But again, this is kind of a long process. So we're going to be back and forth between Tigermouth, Crom, back and forth a little bit here. So before we do that, I'm going to do one thing real quick. Because we got a pretty big dungeon coming up. So let's head back to the castle. The book. And the seeds. I'll take the ancient text with me too. Tell you what else I want. We might be coming back here anyway, because we're gonna need some lightning. The only thing we don't want to do is go to, well, I mean, while you're here, if you want to save, you can see if there's another cooking competition, if you want. I'm not going to do it right now. I want to head outside, because we've got more cabbage and more tomatoes. Yep, see now the tomatoes are full. And then we also have a chick and a calf. Which means there's still some more we need to get. Because you would have gotten an achievement if you got them all. Now we have 2 cows. She raised the calf, and now we got 2 chickens. 3 chickens. Cool. And then if you want to keep running into everybody. We already took the sound sets up, didn't we? That's our room. Is he out here? No. 3rd floor. There he is. So we've got a couple different windows you can choose now. That's the one we're using, and it's just a regular white tile, a larger border, and something a little bit different. And then you can change the color. See, now it looks a little bit different. So, just wanted to show you guys we could do that. And we emptied out the rest of our stuff. Let's go to the library. Talk to Richmond if you want to. See the griffin. Oh, that's right. The griffin's on top. Feather's on top of the castle. And we just got book 8, which is the grasslands. Well, Tinto and the grasslands. The grasslands are a grassy plain stretching from the western part of Tinto to the north. Many different races live there and are trying to take control of it. Tinto plans on an invasion in future, but they're hindered by the Grasslanders, particularly the Karaya and Kisha clans, as well as the Free Knights of Camaro. Recently, border attacks by the group of thieves called the Firebringers have increased. Interesting. And so as far as that's concerned, so here's Crom and Tinto. If you go northwest, or even if you're at Forest Village, to the west of here, just over the mountains, there will be the Grasslands region. So yeah, there's Cry Clan, Chisa Clan, Lizard Clan, Duck Clan, the Zexan Knights Confederation, Federation of Zexan, Zexan Federation, whatever it is. I think there's another clan as well. A place called Budehoop Castle is also there. Khan has a resurrection room. Well, you know what? I thought I could attach something to his left hand. I can't attach that to his left hand. I don't know what I can attach to his left hand. I'm going to keep a lightning rune on me, though, because we might just need one. Okay. Forgot about this. So, you can come talk to Roar. And what she can do is I'll go ahead and make this into a scroll. I'll just go buy another one. So it'll make 8 Angry Blows, 4 Thunder Runners, and 2 Bolt of Wrath. Cool. Well, Angry Blows and Thunder Runners I really don't care about. But the 2 Bolts of Wraths, I definitely care about. So what you do you'll never recoup your money back. Oh no, I sold the wrong ones. Anyways, you get it now. So fire runes will give you 8, 4, and 2, and yada 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 yada. I really wanted some thunder. I really do want the Thunder Runners though. Nah, we'll be fine. Because we'll be able to come back here and do it in a little bit. But I at least wanted to show you that yes, buy spells, runes, and she can turn them into scrolls for you. So yeah, we're going to Tiger Mouth. That's where we're left. Okay. And yes, actually, we've already been here. We've already gotten everything in here that we needed for now. But if you notice, when we first came in here, she was sleeping. But if you approach, we'll have a little scene. They say Tinto has been overrun by vampires and zombies. You're one of them, aren't you? Yeah, she has to be. What are you doing here anyway? You spend the whole day holed up in your room at the inn. Hey, why don't you say something? Hey, let's just slow down a minute here. What's all the fuss about? Get out of here. This hussy is one of them. Hussy? Yeah, that's right. This pale wench is way too suspicious. Pale wench? Stop it already. You're being petty. This little girl... Little girl? Who do you think I am? In my eyes, a lot of you are nothing more than mewling babes. All this yammering has disturbed my sleep, and now you will pay. Honestly, I'm short enough on sleep as it is. Khan? Is she the one? Yes, that's right. Lady Sierra, I presume? And who might you gentlemen be? I'm growing drowsy, so if you need something, be quick about it. I am one of the Marley clan that has been pursuing Neclord. Ah, a vampire hunter. You humans have awfully curious hobbies. Lady Sierra, I believe you, too, are hunting Neclord, are you not? True, as I must retrieve the moon rune that he stole. We cannot join forces, though. Humans only get in the way. You're one to talk, vampire. You're the Celestial Sword. Why are you here? Call it a relationship I can't get out of. Still, it surprises me to find you in a human village. I figured you'd removed yourself from social affairs. I'll hear none of that from you. Who has taken the guise of a sword wielded by human hands? Lady Sierra, please, lend us your strength. Very well, I'll test you, and if I find you capable, I'll take you with me. It's your call, Ryu. You say, let's do it. Oh, such a brave child. And you have a little fight with Sierra, but it's not a difficult fight. Especially when Anami's gonna crit and knock down. It's kind of a story fight. I don't think she'll kill you. My, not bad for a human. What's your name? Ryu? Very well. I'll make you first among my servants. Okay, thanks. Oh, now then, take me to Neclord. Anyway, let's get back to Crom Village. You can put her in your convoy? I don't want to. She is an S, so she will have to be in the front row if you want her to just plain attack. She has the Darkness rune, just like Killy, so whatever. Circlet magic robe, you can't change that. She's got a magic ring. What level was she? 42? So we head back to Crom. And of course we can check I'll double magic ring her. Absolutely. Let's go ahead and rest because yeah, 17, 18, yeah, we're on 19, so this is the one we want to overwrite. I believe you go all the way back to the house that we were in when we first woke up, which is the one all the way at the north, I think? This one? Yeah. You made it back, Commander. Who is this? Oh yeah, this is... My name is Sierra. I was traveling a lone woman on the road when these gentle souls assisted me as I was set upon by ruffians. Well, that must have been terrible. It was. Are you a friend of my benefactors? What is your name? Yes, I'm Klaus. Hi, what a nice name. Well, I have to compile a report for Master Shu, so if you will excuse me. How adorable. Stop seducing our bright young minds. Well, anyways, I have grown weary. Sleep calls. I believe I'll get some rest too. Okay, good night, Ryu. Okay. Before you go to sleep, let's go talk to Sierra. Yes, Ryu, what do you want? Why are you after Neclord? How to explain? The land we call home is far removed from human habitation. We are a race cursed by the moon rune. Your kind calls us vampires. But we do not always thirst for human blood, so long as we do not seek magical power. The nocturnal essence gathered by the moon rune is enough to sustain us. But then someone did the forbidden. Neclord, he stole the moon rune, which belonged to our entire village, for his own selfish purposes. Those left in the village had only two choices: attack humans and drink their blood, or wait quietly for death. Though several chose to become vampires, most simply wasted away. It was heartbreaking watching my children wither away like that. I came to despise my cursed self, for I am the beginning and thus cannot die. I must reclaim the moon rune. I cannot let that fiend run free any longer. Ending him will not bring back the souls that were lost, but still. Now, that should sate you. Go on and get some rest. So, yeah, she had a little vampire village. She had the moon rune in the first place. It's trying to get back to her. She tamed it. And then she set it up in the village so she had a haven for vampires to come, and then they wouldn't have to feast on blood to survive. And then Neclord, who was a member of stole it, ran away with it, and yeah, well, the vampires there needed blood again, or like she said, they just withered away because they had kind of turned good at that point. Now, if you talk to Khan, is something wrong, Commander? It's quite late already. Why are you hunting, Neclord? Well, let's see. Perhaps to avenge my father and grandfather. No, it's not that anymore. Destroying Neclord has become the reason for my existence. I've spent half my life pursuing him. All people struggle to find value in their own lives. Then one day, the answer comes. The day I destroy Neclord is going to be that day for me. Does that answer your question, Commander? So a little bit of backstory on both of them. It's optional. You don't have to do it, but it's always nice. So, is it that bad or this bad? Now you can sleep. Good morning. Okay, let's get out there and work hard today. And I believe we head downstairs. Hey, Ryu, we got big trouble. Huh? Wait, what happened? My sweet Lily and my sister Lowen has been taken by that dirty Neclord. My servant Marlowe saw two people being taken away. The fool got himself left behind and had to wait for a chance to escape yesterday. And that's when he saw them. In any case, we gotta act fast because there's no telling what Neclord's got planned. It's because you're all being a pack of sluggards. I'd ask that you all remember your duties as my servants. Good morning, Sierra. Oh, hello. Good morning, Klaus. I'm a bit thirsty. Could you give me something to drink? Yes, of course. Victor, Sierra, Ryu, it's about time we put an end to this. Let's sneak into Tinto, where Neclord has made his lair. Indeed, I slept quite well, so I'm fine in form. Okay, but what's our plan? Neclord's got a whole damn city hemmed with zombies. In that case, there's a cave east of this village. A wall in one of our mining tunnels collapsed before and created an opening that connects the tunnel and this cave. It should still be there. Let's hop to it, Ryu. This time we're really gonna smash that rotten bloodsucker. Yes, Victor's joined the party. No. Yes, yes. Here comes Klaus with the water. Huh? Alright, so before we're off, just wanted to sell our ancient text, grab the crystal ball. We'll stop by Kobold Village on the way back. And I would recommend you can take Killy out of your party. Actually, I'd recommend you do so. And let's put in a better magic user. I think Timgar will work fine. She deserves some revenge on Neclord anyway. She has a lightning rune, so I'm definitely going to utilize that. Resurrection and Darkness is fine. Wind is fine. He's got Titan, and yeah, Ryu's gonna be fine. I'll keep the Fortune rune on him. We don't have the Prosperity rune right now. I thought he had a left hand that I could attach to. I guess not. Oh well. Alright, so what I'm going to do is go talk to Rora. I think. And let's go... make some scrolls. You could take Reno with you instead if you wanted to, but Tinker already had the lightning on her, so I'm fine with her, absolutely. I need to go sell some stuff, don't I? Stock up on some mega medicines. Maybe some regular medicines. And then also I would... equip some Bolt of Wraths to who you want. That'll work. Alright. So we want to make sure we've got Mega Medicines. We've got a Flowing and a Water Orb. Okay. Ryu's got his Bright Shield. He can heal. Mother Earth is fantastic as well. Victor's got a Wind Rune, so he can do a little healing. Darkness, not really so much. But Nanami's got a Flowing Rune, so she's fine for healing. Khan's got a Resurrection Rune, so not really. But Tengar's also has a Water Rune, so she's fine for healing. And then if we look, Bolt of Wrath, Drops of Kindness, so that's fine. Bolt of Wrath, Bolt of Wrath, Bolt of Wrath. She's got a Mega Medicine, so I think we got enough medicine. We've got enough healing. And the reason it is because we're going to run into... It's actually 2 boss fights in a row, which we've never really had before. Let's go straight to Kobold Village. And we'll sell this crystal ball. Which we've sold so many of them that the price is coming down. I didn't look to see what else there was to buy there. I wasn't too concerned. And then you don't want to have too much stuff in your inventory because the dungeon we're about to do pretty long. Those will go away. Alright, we're ready to go. And there's a lot of stuff in the dungeon too. So. Back to Crom. Might not be a bad idea to save here instead. But I think we're looking pretty good. Level 48, 43, 42, 45, 46, and 41. Tengar level up quite a bit, but she's got, 8421 spells, so does Khan. Their magic is fairly the same. Nanami's 6-3 and 1, but she's got a Flowing Rune on her, so she actually has plenty of healing. Sierra has much higher magic, of course, and plus her 2 magic rings, so when she uses that Thunder Runner, she's gonna hit pretty hard. Victor obviously is a tank, and then our protagonist is very, very, very well rounded. He's got higher magic than Khan and Tengar. Wow. The only thing maybe is Tengar. She's got headgear and a magic robe. It's about as good as she's gonna get for now. Same defense as Khan. He only has leather armor and a leather hat. You know what? Nope. Since we can't get back into Tinto right now, but we have been there to see what they have to sell. Going back, let's see if we can't make our people a little bit better. The reason... Where's my armor shot? We can't really change Khan. I don't know if we can. Yeah, we can anyway. We can change. It's gonna have to be the way it is. Because they haven't joined us, we can't change their equipment. We can change their runes, I mean their... that's why we can't do their runes either, I guess. We can change their accessories, but we can't change their armor. Which kind of sucks. Because they're not part of our Stars of Destiny, I guess, so... Huh. I know, we just saved at the same spot. We'll go here and save again. And we are ready to head to the mine. I'm just going to take a quick break and we'll pick up from right here. Alright, so from Crom, now we'll get into the mines the back way. So we can get back into Tinto. Guys gone, so now we can get through here. Trying to remember which way we go first. Let's head east. Not that way. Did I miss something? Don't think so. Dancing flames. Don't want them. Continue west and then north. Finally, our first fight. You know what I didn't do? I didn't sharpen weapons. And I guess the arrows is really the only one. What is Khan's at? Hers is a 10, so that's fine. This is a 12. I'm certainly happy with that. Yep, still linear. Should come to a couple chests here in a minute. There they are. One should be a full helmet, and the other should be Stone of Magic Protection. Well, you can try to see who you want, but always give it to Ryu. The full helmet, I don't think anybody... Yeah, no one here can equip that. And then... I'm trying to remember about the rocks. Don't have that many notes. This is, ooh, a Master's Garb. Well, I think we know who's getting that. Wow, that was a defense plus 45, strength plus 15, dexterity plus 15. Wow. they hit pretty hard. Especially Sierra. Wow. I think her magic defense would be a lot higher. I wish I could put better equipment on her. She's a good mage. I think we've only had 2 fights. And we loop back around and pass under the bridge. Tengar's leveled up a little bit. Her magic's 122 now. Hasn't increased her slot levels yet. Under the bridge. Under another bridge. Yep. Old book 9 and another window set. Nice. If you're ever in need of money, the best place is Banner Village, but you also, but gaining levels, this is the best place. But the zombies, they don't offer you a lot of money. What's this way? Nothing. Silver collar, not bad. We only have 2 kobolds anyway. They're the only ones that can wear the collars. Pretty sure. Alright, that one drops you down there. We need to go to this one, which I don't think you can... Yeah, they're not climbable, so you drop down to this one. Double-edged orb, alrighty. 2 times damage dealt and received. I think we already have one of those. Give one of those to Nanami. This is Mazes. My name is Mazes. I'm a great sorcerer, unmatched by any in my generation. That's right. What am I doing here? I suppose you wouldn't be able to understand. I'm letting my thoughts flow in this dark, pure cave. It's the path of true mystical might. We can't recruit him yet. Yeah, what do you say? The Tunin army, eh? Not just yet. The time has not arrived. I shall remain here meditating for now. So, if you remember, who is the guy in Suikoden 1 that we found in a cave? Mazes and Marley? Crowley? Crowley. Those two guys are very similar, and I think they actually fought each other once. So, what we need to do... set up here, so we can drop down. Some star earrings. I think those are also magic related. Oh. Defense 8, heals HP. Yep. So then we gotta drop all the way back down and do it again. Nothing down here, is there? Didn't think so. And obviously, if you want to save, you can save. Wind hat. Defense 24, speed 7. Silver hat, headgear. Wind hat, headgear. Who do I want to be faster? Give him the silver hat. I mean the wind hat, and then give her the silver hat. I'll save it here, but number 3 is the one we're saving on for now, so I'll just, I don't know, I'll write something a long time ago. Not that we're going to need the save, let's just go ahead and do it. At this point, make sure everybody's healed up properly. What a waste, because now I'm going to get hit by 2 lightning spells. Not as bad as I thought. Alright, I got notes on this. Yeah. We trained for this in the beginning of the game. We were cleaning up after we got captured. There we go. jumping around. Now we can walk over the crate we just pushed. Go ahead and make sure everybody's healed up. I think we're getting close. Victor, you go first. What gives? You expecting trouble? Yeah, I guess so. So now we have to fight a stone golem. These guys are weak to lightning. So, use a couple bolts of wrath on him. And you know what? I'm going to keep the lightning ball. I'll use one bolt of wrath on him. Look how much slower it is when you do it at regular speed. So these should hit for like, yeah, 12, 1300 depending on their magic level. 18, Jesus. Ouch. That's okay. Yeah. All right. Wow, Ryu is level 50. Almost went up 2 levels in one. Wow. I said something was off. That Neclord and his boorish traps. Nasty old... Oh, please. You survived, didn't you? I do like Sierra. Okay, let's keep moving. There's no use defying Lady Sierra. Use the bright shield rune, get everybody back up. Pretty straightforward. Here. And yep, this is where we should be back close to Tinto now, coming in. Nothing to pick up here. That's where we first saw Neclord, of course. When he beat up me and Nanami. We already got the Cape of Darkness over here. Yeah, he doesn't have the fourth one yet. Alright, we've already been in here, so we know exactly where to go. Almost back to Tinto. Almost. Whew, we're finally above ground. It's great we made it this far, but where the hell is Neclord? Knowing him, he'll have set up a roost in the best spot in the city. Let's track him down. But take care not to get caught by any of his undead minions while we're at it. Yeah, well, we're gonna have some event battles here. So pretty much just try to clear the city out. I think all the shops are closed. Because it would be nice to sleep. So I'm going to head down the elevator and make my way back up through the city. Guess that's a kid's room because they're easy to read books for bedtime. And the reason we're not using too much magic is because we want to save it for Neclord. Still got Thunder Runners, obviously Sierra, and I always want to call him Crowley. These guys don't hit very hard, so I'm not too worried about it. You don't think... Yeah, there's nobody anywhere. They're all zombies now. Yep, and all the way up top. And he's in here. I think I can feel the power of the moon. Yeah, remember this was kind of a church kind of sanctuary area? Well, this is where he was. I believe he's behind this door, or at least that's what my instincts as a hunter tell me. Okay, this is it. You ready, Ryu? Alright, just wait 1 second. I just want to make sure... all healed up. Yep, let's go. I want to go home. I want to go home to father. You scumbag. Bride number 70, huh? She's just a little girl. I am immortal, you see, so I can keep her at my side and raise her as a proper lady. Till she reaches adulthood. Yuck, talk about creepy and disgusting. And another thing, what am I doing here? You gonna marry me too? Perish the thought, you are much too vulgar for my liking. No, you shall be... What? And just what the hell is so vulgar about me? That right there is precisely what I mean. Unbelievable. Hey, we interrupted something? Victor, how did you get here? Don't tell me you defeated my stone golem. Ah, shut it. Spare me the preamble. The thought of ending you has me so excited I'm shivering all over. Oh, you think you can best me with that dull blade of yours? Vampire, mock me and you'll pay a heavy price. I'll make you regret each syllable in the depths of your soul. Yeah, you tell them, Celestial Sword. Victor and Ryu, I shall send you both to the afterlife, and never fear, I shall see that your corpses don't go to waste once you're gone. Hey, I'll see to it you never make that smug face ever again. I'm gonna hack you to pieces, grind you up, dry you in the sun, reduce you to a fine powder, bury you in the ground, piss on you, and then I'll dig you up again, pull you, stretch you, drag you around, and then, well, let's say it ain't gonna go easy for you. As always, you are a coarse brute of a man, but I think you may have forgotten that I have 2 hostages. Oh, what the? Wonderful performance, Victor. Thanks to you, we are now prepared. Khan? This is the sacred berry that the Marley family has researched for generations in preparation for this day. Now you can't use your doppelganger secret. Curse you. I still have the power of the moon rune, though. My sacrifices to it have been more than sufficient, so it will make short work of this paltry barrier. O moon rune, I give you the blood and souls of 100 men. O moon rune, let your baleful powers be sealed away in slumber. No, I can't be. Sierra the Elder? I have come to reclaim the rune you stole from me 400 years ago, so I may see it that its curse spreads no further. Now I'm gonna say it. I'm finally gonna say it. Neclord, your time has come. Hell yeah, I've been waiting forever for this moment. Miserable scum, this is not where I fall. No, for I'm going to live forever. Alright. That battle's not actually that hard, but you can throw the Guardian Earth up. I feel like her Thunder Runners. Let's see. See if the Bolt of Wrath does more. Not doing that yet. She's got a Bolt of Wrath. The Resurrection works versus undead. It's effective versus undead. He's undead, so it should do about 800. And save the Lightning Ball. There we go. So throw the Mother Earth. That increases defense and magic defense. But he can hurt you, so be careful. I don't know if he gets... I think he gets 2 turns for our 1 turn. Yeah. And yeah, he's got full party attack and then Blood Suck, which I think will heal him. Did not. Like I said, he doesn't have that many hit points, so... Because he's undead, this should do double. Yeah. Tell you what. Throw the Bright Shield. Drop the Black Shadow. If you use Silent Lake, Um, it's no magic use for 3 turns for everybody, including us, I believe. And we'll use her Bolt of Wrath. That was it. So as long as you're prepared and you've got the stuff to do it, if, you know, going through the dungeon, if you've used up all your resources, yeah, it might be a little bit of a tougher fight, but if you use Sierra and Khan right, it's a pretty easy fight. Alright, 70 potch, obtain shredding times 4. It's not a bad spell to have. Curse you! Did I forget to mention that you can't escape? This technique was passed down to me by my father and his father before him. It will not break easily. No, Sierra, please forgive me. I'll return the rune to you. Then do it quickly. Okay. It is... the moon rune is a true rune. The night rune turned itself into a sword. That's a true rune. And I thought the moon and the sun rune split. And then, no, the sun rune split into the dawn, the dusk, and the sun rune. And the moon rune was part of the night rune or something. There's some videos up about the 27 true runes. His name is Colgan on YouTube. C-U-L-G-A-N, just like the Colgan and Seed, the generals that are in Highland right now. Look him up. He's got awesome videos about the lore and stuff behind Suikoden. So definitely check that out. And once we're done with this, no, you can't. No. We'll do some, I'll talk about a few more things, especially coming up for Suikoden 3. My family, my friends, everyone I cared about. All murdered by you. And that's not all. You trampled on the lives of so many in your time. You're far past the point of mercy. Hey, Celestial Sword. Crumble and die, vampire. Vile piece of filth. And so, it's finally over. Yes. Well, let's head back. Neclord is dead, so there's no point in sticking around here. Right, Ryu? You didn't even go talk to Lowen or Lily? They're not even there anymore. Nice. Looks like everybody's returned. Again, sorry for the pauses. I'm just checking notes, trying to make sure there's not something that I missed. We just head back to the entrance of town. Father? Lily, you're safe. I was so scared. Ah, Miss Lily, it's so good to see you're safe. Hey, Lowen, you're alive. Sister Lowen. You two idiots. What are you doing? You're a disgrace to Mount Lamp Dragon. I'm sorry. Commander Ryu. Ryu, you're unharmed. Lord Jess rallied the remaining soldiers of Muse, so we were able to exterminate the rest of the zombies. Ryu, you defeated Neclord and freed Tinto. Why would you do that? So, make sure you do these. Alright, the following options. When speaking to Jess, I don't want to run away anymore. I see. Hauser, I lost a lot of soldiers due to my own poor judgment. Lady Annabelle's last request was for Muse and the city-states to be safeguarded, but I've realized I can't handle that responsibility. Thus, I'm stepping down as acting mayor of Muse City. Under Muse law, the next acting mayor will be Fitcher. I hear that he is in the Dunan army now. You should join the Dunan army too. And what of you, Lord Jess? I can't stay here. Lord Jess, let me say this to you as a friend who fought by your side. You too should take up arms under the banner of the Dunan army. Commander Ryu and you have been pursuing the same goal. You shouldn't part ways for such foolish reasons. Say, let's fight together? Commander Ryu. Let me ask you one thing. Think back. Lady Annabelle liked you a lot. She was happy that Genkaku's son had stepped forth. Are you sure you're not betraying her faith in you? Say, I'm not betraying anything. I believed in Lady Annabelle, and to this very day have been fighting for Muse in the city-states. Thus, I may have misdirected my anger at losing her towards you. Now that Lady Annabelle is gone, I have to live by my own conscience. Perhaps, Commander Ryu, I'm sorry for any disrespect I may have shown. Will you let me fight with you? Lord Jess. Absolutely. Take one of those. Might already have one, not sure. Definitely hit the inn. And I'm not going to overwrite that one. We're back up into 3, right? Yep. Alright. We go talk to Gustav. Let's stop by the armor shop. Rare finds tunic, really? Now I have a part-time job at this armor. Sure, manual labor is fine and all, but I really want to lose the sensitivity in my fingers. Forget how I get home. We might have to double check with Mr. Richmond on him. So nothing else we can do here now, except we want to go talk to Gustav. You can always get back into the mines now. And so if you ever want to come here and level guys up to 45, absolutely. But yeah, go talk to Gustav. He should give you... There we go. There he is. Here's a little token of friendship from all of us in the Miners Guild. It's not much, but please take it. So it's a second Mother Earth orb. Commander Ryu, please make good use of that orb. Absolutely. Quick talk to Lily. I was scared, but Marlo made me feel better, so I'm okay now. Okay. I said that I wanted to talk about a few things going forward as far as some lore is concerned here. So... minor spoilers for Suikoden 3 coming up right now. So if you want to... we're going to end this episode here anyway. So if you want to skip this one, all I'm going to do is go save. Well, there's still a couple things we need to get. So let me check something here. Alright, so we still got a few things to do. We won't do that anyway. I'll tell you about it when we get back to the castle. So there's nothing else to do here right now unless you want to. If you got a little bit more funds now. I'm not attaching a Mother Earth orb though. You can upgrade to 13 with this guy. Victor, Nanami, and Ryu I'll go ahead and do, but it's so expensive. Yeah, 12 is pretty much as far as I'm going to go for anybody that is not pretty much going to be in one of my final parties for the final boss dungeon. So that's it for Tinto. Let's head over to Crom real quick. And then if you go back all the way up to the northeast, is that the Elder's house? Or is it the one we were in earlier? Yeah, come talk to this old guy. Commander Ryu, take this. This is from all of us in Crom Village. And that's a Sunbeam Orb. We will never forget you. Well, you better not. The Sunbeam Orb, I think, heals HP battle and field. So while you're walking, it heals your HP, and then in battle, I think it'll heal you 5 or 10 or 15, whatever it is, per turn. Wasn't there a... Was it in Tinto? While we're here, let's pull up my little thing we got here. What do you want to buy in Crom that you would sell somewhere else? Crystal Ball. So yeah, we'll buy one of those. And I don't think there's really anything else in Crom that you buy. Nope. But pretty sure there's an appraiser in Tinto. I'm not warping back to the castle yet. I thought there was an appraiser in what's in Tagamouth. Gotta be, right? A defective urn. How wonderful. Oh, 2 defective urns. And a hex doll. So all crap. No item shop here. I'm not gonna go back for the item shop. I think there's one in Drakemouth anyway. Okay. So still, we're not teleporting back to town yet, or to our castle yet. We want to go back through the Tigermouth, Drakemouth passage. That's the way back. If you come down here, and here's another one. This is why I'm going to do some spoilers here for future Suikodens. This is George Prime. Hello, boy. What is it? You look like you have something on your mind. Who are you? Oh, sorry. My name is George Prime. Just think of me as a traveling warrior, and you must be the leader of the Dunan army. Well, how'd you know that? So how's it going, boy? Fighting's tough? Well, it's not supposed to be fun now, is it? Hey, would you be interested in hiring me? Not to blow my own horn here, but I'm strong. What do you say? You can say anything. Really? Yeah, don't say no. Yes, really. And in return, I'd like you to promise me something. Until this war ends, my sword is yours. And in compensation, you will not give up this fight. I need you to swear on it. Understood? Well, George has joined us. So, Ryu, do you need my strength now? You can say yeah, and you can replace Sierra. He's level 61. He's a level 61, so yeah, he's 13 levels higher than Victor, but his strength is 196. He's wearing a full helmet, silver dragon armor. He already has a killer rune. He's already leveled up to 12 as far as his weapon. And yeah, when we get back to the castle, we'll talk about George Prime a little bit. We're also going to talk about Sierra, Luke, and Lily. And I'm just fighting these guys for a little extra money. Back in Drakemouth. You can walk right past him. You can talk to him if you want. And of course I did buy that crystal ball, so I'm going to stop at Kobold Village. Sell that, and I'm gonna sell these hex dolls and the defective arms while I'm here. They mean nothing. While we're here, what do you want to buy in Kobold Village? Ancient text, if he has any. He does not. And I think that's the only thing you really want to buy in Kobold Village is sell in Forest Village. Yep. Alright, now I'm going to warp back. But I'm going to go straight to South Window. Not cut well, doesn't matter. We'll just walk it. I should have fought them. Could have got a Celadon or out of the deal. Which will sell for like 30 grand in Gredminster. Okay. Now, I believe we've leveled up enough. I'm Gentetsu, Great Priest. Tell me your troubles. Anything at all. Back again. Tell me your troubles then. Please join us. How does this sound? All of you pit your strength against mine. If I lose, then I shall join your cause. Let's begin. So it's just strength. So if we can't do this, we can push him. So as long as you're pushing him, you're fine. If you can't push him, say maybe you still got Sierra in your party and maybe you didn't bring Victor along and you didn't put George Prime in your party, your total strength score is not going to be enough to push him. So go back to the castle, put, Victor, George, anybody with high strength, put them in your party and come back and you'll be able to push them pretty easily. But now, once you pick up George and you've got Victor in your party, you should be able to do it. Let's waste no time. Me at your side, you have the strength of 100 men. I mean, it doesn't really matter. You can send Victor back or George back. Doesn't really matter. We're not going to do anything with him anyway. We're going straight back to headquarters now. Nothing else to do here. Unless you want to trade, the only thing you really want to buy here is mayonnaise, and you can sell that in Kobold or Highway Village. We haven't gotten back to Highway Village yet. That's really the only thing you would want to buy here. So, but as far as the trading's concerned, we're pretty much done with it. I still like to trade, like Chinese dish, stuff like that. Anything that I have a lot of, will definitely sell. Or anything that's really expensive, I'll definitely sell. But even now, with the crystal ball only selling for like 4,000 now, because we've sold so many. It's like supply and demand, I guess, but they should reset after a certain amount of time. So if we didn't sell one for a while, then the price would go up at Kobold Village. The hammer list. So we've got the iron and we've got the copper. The silver hammer, it is in Green Hill. We'll get that in a little bit. And the golden hammer says it's in Highland. I think it's in Rock Axe, to be honest. So, as far as all that's concerned, we're pretty much done. I'm going to head up and save. And that's going to do it for this episode, episode 19. We finished Tinto and Neclord. And there should be, we should see Sheena. Welcome back. Shu's waiting for you upstairs. I think he's come up with a plan. He's got that look on his face again. Okay, well. Doesn't really matter. Sheena's going to join your party. You can put her in the convoy. Doesn't really matter. Him. Sorry, he. But yeah, that's going to do it for this episode anyway. Let's see, do we have any Richmond investigations? Do you remember that all my investigations are handled as discreetly as possible? Loose lips sink ships. Cool. We're not going to head into the war room. If you do, that'll continue the story. You can come back out. You don't have to do anything if you don't want to yet. You can always stop. But as far as everybody we've recruited, and before we end this episode, I just want to do a little quick discussion about a few things. But we should be up to 100 recruits. If you want to go back downstairs and look at your stars of destiny on your tablet, if you count them up, we should be at 100. So we only have 8 more that we need to get. Also, in the coming scene, it may be a little bit different if you chose to run away. In Tinto, when we had that scene last episode where I told you to save and then come back if you want to see the different scenes. So if you chose that and Boris perished, the scene will be different coming up. I'll point that out again in the next episode. But a couple things I did want to talk about moving forward with Suikoden series. One of the recruits that we just got, George Prime. Well, before I do that, let's no spoilers yet. It didn't say it when we left Tinto, but Hauser has joined us, Sierra has joined us, Jess has joined us, the 3 Mount Lamp Dragon people, Gajimu, Lowen and Koyu. Remember him? He brought us there in the first place. Have joined us. Marlowe has joined us, and Khan has joined us. We picked up Gantetsu in South Window, and then George Prime. First thing, I'll talk about George Prime for just a second. George Prime is he's not a protagonist, but he's on your side in Suikoden 5. And Suikoden 5 takes place before Suikoden 2 in the Suiko-verse timeline. A little bit before. It might be 5 years, it might be 10 years. I think it's like 5 years. Again, Colgan, look him up on YouTube. He'll go through all about it as far as the timeline is concerned. But George Prime is in Suikoden 5, which is 5 years prior to the events starting in Suikoden 2. He comes from Falena, the queendom of Falena. So he is leader of the Queen's Guard, I guess. And that's where the Sun Rune, Dawn Rune, Dusk Rune come from. So Suikoden 5, really cool story. George Prime, you see him early. You see him throughout the game as far as stuff. You don't recruit him till much, much later in the game, and he is very, very strong, just like he is in this game. Very, very strong warrior. He's a member of the Queen's Knights or King's Knights or whatever. I forget it. It's been a long time since I played Suikoden 5. We're gonna get to it in these episodes, though, eventually. So he's a recurring character as far as Suikoden is concerned. So a little bit of spoilers for Suikoden 5. As far as George Prime is concerned. Again, if you want to not be spoiled in Suikoden 3, this episode is going to end here anyway, so you can go ahead and turn it off because we're going to play Suikoden 3 next. But as far as a few spoilers for Suikoden 3 is concerned, again, warning, turn away now if you don't want it. 3 people that we've now seen, actually more than that, but 3 that we've now just seen. I wanted to meet Sierra before we talked about this. Sierra and Luke are antagonists in Suikoden 3. And I didn't want to talk about that again until we read the book 8 that talks about the grasslands and the Firebringer. That's pretty much the big story of Suikoden 3. It's another 5 or 10 years. I think it's like 10 or 15 years after Suikoden 2, the events that are happening now. So actually the timeline, if you want to look at it, Suikoden 4 is first in the Suikoverse timeline. I think it's like 150 years before Suikoden 5, Suikoden 1, 2, 3. So that comes first. And then it's Suikoden 5, which is like 5 or 10 years prior to the events of Suikoden 1 and 2. And then Suikoden 1, Suikoden 2, which is 3 or 4 or 5 years after Suikoden 1. And then Suikoden 3, which I believe is 10 or 15 years after Suikoden 2. The Karaya clan that they spoke about, we will meet someone from the Karaya clan soon. And yeah, Suikoden 3 revolves around the Grasslands area. So we'll be seeing that pretty soon. So I did want to talk about a few of those things. You will see a few more characters in Suikoden 3. If you'd like me to spoil a little bit, we'll definitely see Futch again, who we just got, and he got a little baby dragon. So yeah, I think 10-15 years from now we'll see Futch again. Any other recurring characters? One I wanted to talk about, Lily. We saw Lily was Gustav's daughter in Tinto. She is a character in Suikoden 3. Obviously, she's a little bit older. So we'll definitely also see her in Suikoden 3 as well. She joins like mid-game, I think. It's a special quest you gotta do. You could miss her entirely. There's a little quest, and we pick up Lily in Suikoden 3. There's a couple more recurring characters. You'll see Sierra, you'll see Luke, you'll see Uber again. We haven't seen Uber in Suikoden 2 yet. I don't know that he does anything with Highland. He might at the end. It's been a long time since I played this game and at least gotten to the end. So I don't even remember if Uber is a member. Well, we remember Uber from episode 1, Suikoden 1, sorry. And we'll see him again in Suikoden 3. So Luke, Sierra, and Uber are kind of the big antagonists of Suikoden 3 in the Grasslands with the whole Firebringer kind of thing that happens. So that's actually a really cool game. It's divisive, I guess. I think it's not 50-50 split on people like it, hate it. I think it's more 60-40 like hate. Maybe 65-35. There are some issues with Suikoden 3. Obviously, it came out on PlayStation 2. I'll talk about all that when we start Suikoden 3. But yeah, that's going to do it for this episode of Suikoden 2 Remaster 108 Stars playthrough. This was part 19. So we're like 27 hours, 28 hours. Let's go ahead and hit up the save here. We'll go ahead and save in slot 4. So slot 1 was 17, 18, 19. That was episode 19 that we just did. We'll go ahead and save here for slot 20. Episode 20, because that's the one we're going to start next. And we're 27 hours and 25 minutes in. We beat Suikoden 1 in like 20 hours. Well, you can do it in 15, 16 hours, probably, easily. And get everybody and do everything you want, except we prepared for Suikoden 2. So I probably spent an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, running around the final dungeon with these characters that I knew I was going to import over to Suikoden 2. Flick, Victor, everybody. We bulked up on everybody, buffed up everybody, and needed the money to do their weapons too. So, besides that, we won't have to do that here because I'm playing this on Steam, and Suikoden 3 I've got to emulate. I could hook up my PlayStation 2, I guess, and put the CD in, but I'm just going to run the emulator. So I won't be able to. You can carry over data. So if you have a PlayStation 1 and you're playing Suikoden 2 on your PlayStation 1. Save it to a memory card at the end, and then you can import data for Suikoden 3, but it doesn't do any of the character levels like we did for Suikoden 1 to 2. I think one of the names is correct when it talks about the Dunan Unification War. It makes your hero's name correct and the army's name correct, and then I think there's one extra play, or 2 extra plays, scripts that you can get in Suikoden 3 if you import data, but that only works if you have a PlayStation memory card and you're playing on the PlayStation. So, alright, sorry about the little rant here at the end. I know this was a decently long episode, but we had to get through Tinto, and I thought about making it 2 episodes, or 3 in total it would have been, 18, 19, or so 18 we got there and did some things, and then 19 we did it. I could have made it into 20 as well, and we could have split this up, but I figured we'll go ahead and get it done. So go ahead and save here, and we'll pick up right here. First thing we're going to do is head straight into the war room, and we will go from there. So you should have 100 characters if you want to hit your stone tablet. We talked about some future Suikodens and how those plays go, and some characters that we'll see again. And we are getting into kind of the end game now. The final dungeon isn't the next thing that we have to do. We've still got quite a bit to do. But we're starting to get there. If you notice, yeah, we're up level 50. We just recruited somebody who's level 61. But in the next episode, I think we have a little bit of recruiting to do. Then we'll continue the story. And then we have a little more recruitment. Then we'll continue the story. So we're probably looking at 3, maybe 4 more episodes in total till we're done. It might be 5, depending on how much I decide to play around. But again, thank you guys for watching. That'll do it for episode 19. And I will see you guys on the next one.